Hi everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I don't know if this is your word. I don't know if this is your encouragement. I pray that it is. But I just want to say to somebody today, you're being considered. You are being considered by God. I know what is happening to you seems so sudden. You're losing things. Things seem to be slipping out of your hand. You don't have a sense of control over the turmoil that is happening in your life currently. And you're wondering, what's this? You have built your stuff on a firm foundation, but yet still it just seems as though things are being uprooted from under you. I want to say to you, you're being considered. Have you considered my servant Job? And you might be saying to God, but I've been so faithful to you. God, I've put my trust and confidence in you. God is saying, you're being considered. Have you considered my servant Job? And I know many times when we believe that we're faithful to God, it means that we shouldn't go through anything. I know that we get that notion at times. But don't quit on being faithful to God. Don't quit believing in God. Don't quit trusting in God. Don't quit hoping in God. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't forfeit on your relationship with God, because right now the trial is really trying you. Don't quit. You're being considered, because God wants to report back to the enemy and say to him, listen, she's not holding on to me and trusting me because of possession. He's not walking with me because of what I can give him. He or she is doing so because they truly love me. You're being considered. And please note that whatever the enemy has taken from you, God will give you double. God will multiply. I don't know who this is for. I don't know what is being uprooted in your life today. But I felt it since yesterday. You're being considered for more. You're being considered for greater. You're being considered for promotion. This is just a trial of your faith. You may not like where you are right now. You may not like what it's like to lose, especially when you are living a certain kind of way. You don't like it, but God is considering you. Just hold to God's unchanging hand. You are being considered for more. You're being considered for greater. You're being considered. You are being considered. So don't lose hope now. Don't lose your testimony now because you're being tried. Don't curse God now. Instead, rejoice, worship, praise. Tell God, I don't understand it, but I'm going to hold to your unchanging hand. That's what I'm going to do in the midst of all of this. Greater is coming. Greater is coming. You're being considered. You are being considered. Greater is ahead. More is ahead. It looks blurry now. Don't make no sense now. But God is considering you. God is considering you. And he's going to go back to the enemy and say, enemy, look, I can trust her with more. I can trust him with more. Because they weren't serving me for that in the first place, you're being considered. We'll talk soon. Bye now.